Hey, what's up YouTube and what's up Instagram? Hoping that people will come join the stream. I'm going to be talking about some pretty cool stuff today. And of course, as always, taking questions from everybody and anybody watching the stream. So, any questions up front. But I also want to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that I said. Then I'm going to be moving. I am moving. And I'm also going to be talking about some ways to pick up some extra money today. So, first off, let's let this place populate and get everybody in here that wants to watch before I start talking about what I want to talk about. So, people are joining the chat. Dude, you're moving. Yes, Russell, I am moving. I'm excited. I have not bought the M4 yet. I probably won't buy an M4. So, I'm going to talk about why I'm moving once a few more people get in here. Because I want everybody that wants to watch to be able to hear what I have to say. So, why I'm moving. It's actually not because I want to upgrade. I actually like this apartment contrary to what everybody in all my videos say. You know, everybody's always commenting, oh, you look broke, you live in this crappy apartment. I like this apartment, I like the amenities, I like this area. I'm moving, I'm just upgrading, so I need more physical space in my apartment. So right now I'm in a 1-bedroom. I'm moving into a 2-bedroom, or a really big 1-bedroom. So I'm moving from where I'm at now. I'm moving a little closer to downtown Dallas, more into uptown. And then, yeah, just moving into a 2-bed because I need an office space. Right now I've got everything kind of set up in my living room, and I'm not really digging that, so I just need some more space. So that's why I'm moving. The place I'm moving is going to be a high-rise building, so I'll have a really cool view of downtown Dallas that I'm sure I'll be showing off to you guys because it's going to be pretty cool. So that's exciting. But yeah, that's why I'm moving. Just really need more space and kind of a little upgrade as well. So no, I'm not getting the Tesla either. I haven't decided totally what car I'm going to get. It's probably going to end up being a GTR just because I've always wanted one, and that's just kind of what I want to go for, you know. So, yeah. Yeah, Dallas is very hot, but I like Texas. That's where my friends and family are, so that's where I want to kind of stay. You know, in the future I might end up moving out of state. Not really sure where I'd rather move. Don't really want to move to California. You know, the weather's nice, I guess, but the taxes are just not fun. So, you know, I'm gonna be renting. So, you know, I'm taking Grant Cardone's and Robert Kiyosaki's advice and every, you know, pretty much famous real estate investor's advice, saying that you should rent where you live and rent what you own. What is it? It's like rent where you live, so you always rent in the place that you're living, and then you own property and you rent out all your other property that you own. So you live, and then you rent where you live, and then own what you rent. I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm gonna be renting, and then I'm gonna probably start buying up some real estate in the area and then renting that out to other people to live in. So that's the whole purpose. Oh, Gamer's God lives in Corpus. I've been to Corpus a few times. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool place. Way nicer beaches than Galveston. Galveston, if you know where that is, probably some of the worst beaches in the United States, actually. It's pretty bad. Oh, man. Do a workshop in the winter. You know, that's actually a good idea, James. I might end up doing a workshop. Maybe after I move into my new apartment. I'll be able to set up a bigger studio, and I can probably do a workshop. That's actually a pretty good idea. Might take your idea there. Used to live in Plano. Cool. Yeah. Have I thought of owning some condos? Yeah, I've thought of buying condos and renting them out, but I wouldn't live in a condo that I bought. So I prefer to rent, like I said, rent where I live, and then own what I rent. Let's see. Boom is right. Greetings from Austria and hello from United Kingdom on Instagram. Hey guys, what's up? Lindsay just bought my course. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you buy the course. I added you to the Facebook group. Good luck with moving day. Yeah, I'm not actually moving until mid-September because I had to give the place I'm in now a 60-day notice, and I put that in yesterday. So there you go. And let's see, which is better, buying from Alibaba or USA Wholesale? They're both really good, and they both end up being about the same price, including shipping. So if you can source in the United States, you know, it helps the economy here for sure. Why is it better to rent where you live? So that's a really good question. That's kind of a real estate-ish question. And if you want to know more about real estate, I'd look at like Grant Cardone or Robert Kiyosaki. They know way more than I do. But as far as why you want to rent where you live is because you own the house, so you pay a bunch of money for that house, right? Even if it's just a down payment, and you really aren't using that money for anything else. So like if you just pay rent on a place, then you can use that. You know, let's say you put $50,000 down into a house. Well, instead of paying $2,000 for rent every month, you can take that 50,000 and you can put it into like your own business or invest it in something. So it doesn't make sense to tie up all your assets, like all that cash assets, into a house that's not making you any money, right? Because a house that you live in is not going to make you any money, right? So it makes more sense to buy a house and then rent it out to someone else, right? And then there you go. Let's see. Ugly Guh said you still never responded to my DM. I'm pretty sure I must have missed it. So maybe DM me again or just ask me in chat right here. I'm reading his book right now. Yeah, dude. Rich Dad Poor Dad is a great book. I had the ebook for the longest time, but I actually recently bought the hard copy just because I was like, man, I really want the hard copy of this book because it's such a good book. Your videos helped a lot. Thank you. I'm glad I can help. What's up from New York? How's it going? Ooh. All right, do you need a wholesale license? You need a wholesale license if you want to sell wholesale. But you don't need a wholesale license to start selling on Amazon or eBay or anything like that. Do I do affiliate marketing? I do a little bit of affiliate marketing. But the affiliate marketing I do is only for products that I actually care about. So only products that I like. So I'm not going to ever try to sell any affiliate products that I've never used personally and didn't see value in. So everything that I affiliate with is stuff that I actually legitimately would recommend even without getting paid. So how do you get a wholesale license? You can get a wholesale license from your state government. It's different for every state, so I can't say for sure depending on where you live. Someone else from Plano. Yeah, Plano's right north of here, right north of Dallas. Let's see, how much money do you spend on advertising? The only advertising I do is on Amazon, so I don't do any advertising for like Facebook or YouTube right now. I'm probably going to start pretty soon doing that. But as far as advertising on Amazon, I probably spend, I don't know, not a lot, maybe like $50 a day on all my products. So I don't spend a lot on ads. I get a lot of my sales organically. Your videos have changed my life for good. As a mother of 3 with very small babies, it's hard to do a 9 to 5. You bet. I'm glad I could help you out. I can't imagine, having 3 babies and still working, 8-9 hours a day. That's crazy. I don't do Shopify. What shows do you watch? I actually don't watch TV really at all. I watch a couple cartoons, and I know that sounds super childish, but that's pretty much all I do. I don't watch, I didn't watch Game of Thrones, and I know everybody did, and I kind of felt a little left out, but yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV. I think TV is kind of like a waste of time. I'd much rather use that time to grow the business or live stream with everybody, right? I could be watching TV right now, watching the new Game of Thrones, but instead I want to get on here and help people out, answer questions and stuff like that. So let's see, 1488 or nah? I'm assuming you mean 1688, like the Chinese version of Alibaba. Yeah, you can use it. I use it to price check. I don't actually end up buying stuff from there, but I always price check. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Daniel wears the GF. Trololol. She's in school right now. She's studying to be a PA, so she's in school. Actually, she might be. No, she's in school still. She's in school like all the time. Just started watching videos on YouTube from Jamaica. What's up? What's up in Jamaica? Let's see. What are your music tracks from your videos? I don't know. I actually don't know the name of the song that I use in my intro. I know it's terrible. I searched for like good YouTube intro music, and like it was one of the first ones. And I was like, that sounds pretty cool, so I just went with it. But yeah. What is your credit limit on your credit card? I've got several different credit cards. So I've got 2 personal cards, and no, three personal cards, and then I've got my business credit card. I'm not sure the limit on most of those. I want to say, maybe $6,000 on each of my personals, and then a pretty big limit on my business card because I do huge purchases with it. So, is JT Swag your gaming channel? Yeah, it is. That's my old channel. I don't really upload to it anymore. But yeah, JT Swag's my old gaming channel that I used to upload gaming videos to. I actually have, I want to say I have 8 or 9 YouTube channels that I'm not going to tell anybody about. So this Quantum X found one. But there's ones that have a lot of actually really embarrassing videos of me on. So if you guys can find them, good luck. But some of them are pretty easy to find, and then other ones, like, I can't even find them anymore. Like, I was trying to find one of my old channels, and I was like, I can't even find it. Like, I know exactly what it's called and still couldn't find it. It's pretty funny. Let's see. You always say open a company to doing FBA. Do you mean LLC, S Corp, etc.? Yes. I mean, yeah, found an LLC. You can do an S Corp. I did an LLC. You can sell as an individual without a business license, but you would put your like social security number and stuff into Amazon, and you can sell on Amazon with just that information. But I like establishing an LLC because it kind of provides a layer of protection if anything bad goes wrong. Is your course suitable for sellers in the UK? Yeah, you bet. My course is suitable for anyone, anywhere in the world, pretty much. In UK, I would say even more so because you guys actually have an Amazon FBA warehouses there, right? So there's a lot of people in like South Africa that are actually in the course that don't have warehouses. Obviously, there's no Amazon warehouses in Africa that I know of, and yeah, so. But yeah, definitely UK, Germany, all of Europe. Really, like I said, anywhere in the world is good. Yes, Knowledge of Living is another one of my channels. That one doesn't have any embarrassing videos that I can think of. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's embarrassing videos on there. I don't think so. That was like a channel that I did because I was super interested in like science and stuff, and so I did a lot of videos about that kind of stuff. Let's see. Do you think it was a bad investment to buy 6 Echoes to resell when they were 50% off on Prime Day? Ian, you can actually, that's not a terrible idea. You probably won't be able to resell them on Amazon though. You might have to sell them on like eBay or like LetGo, Craigslist or something like that. But what I would be worried about is the Amazon Echo price is going to come down soon because they did a 50% off. So that's usually like kind of a prequel to the fact that they're actually going to drop the price pretty soon. So I'd say definitely by Christmas, their price is going to come down. It's not going to be half the price, but it's probably going to come down quite a bit. They're probably going to release a new model probably sometime this fall. So they'll probably lower the price of the one that you bought. But yeah, LetGo I'd say is good for sure for selling really anything. You can sell anything on LetGo. Let's see. You got Instagram? Yes, I have an Instagram. So Instagram's like the first link in the video of this product. Video of this stream. Video this. Yes. All right, talking gibberish. That's fine. Do you still play League? I don't play League really at all. One of my friends is still obsessed with League, and so I play with him sometimes. But for the most part, no, I don't really play much. I play a lot of Overwatch. I play a lot of what's the name of that game with the cars? I drive around and it's like soccer but with cars. That game's a lot of fun. I play that a lot. But yeah, I don't play a ton of video games. I usually am working on my business, talking with students, doing live streams. So I try to limit my time with, video games and TV and stuff like that. Let's see, do you need a reseller's license to sell on Amazon? No, you don't. You don't need a... Yes, it's Rocket League. Rocket League is what I'm thinking, yes. Rocket League's a fun game. So I play with a keyboard and mouse, and it's like way harder than it is with a controller. Is what I've, because whatever. Let's see, what's the difference between an LLC corp and an N corp, and which is better for Amazon seller? You're gonna want to ask a lawyer about that because I don't actually know all the legalities. But I founded an LLC whenever I started because it's kind of like the basic version of it. Let's see, how many different products do you sell on Amazon? 25 to 30? No, I sell a lot more than that. I sell 25 to 30 private label products, but I also sell some online arbitrage products as well, like some evergreen renewables and stuff like that. And then I don't know what Kijiji is. I don't know. It's like Craigslist. Okay, I've never heard of it before actually. Is it better to do OA on eBay or Amazon? You can do OA on both actually. I wouldn't say one is better. Amazon definitely has more traffic, so you'll probably see more sales. But yeah, let's see, how many streams of income do you execute? I want to say I've got at least 7 now. Probably 7-ish, maybe 8. All right, someone's at my door, so I'm gonna go. It's probably a package. I'll be right back. Thanks. Okay, it was a package from Target. So I'm gonna do an unboxing video for you guys here. Bet you didn't know that was happening. Looks like I got some white shirt, some white shorts, and some white jeans. All right, I got some white pants. That was in the mail. All right, white pants, cool. Let's see, how much money have you lost? I mean, when I first started Amazon, I actually made a lot of mistakes and lost quite a bit of money, but I ended up making a lot of that back. I've lost money in the stock market, of course. I ended up making that back over time. For the most part, I've been pretty, good with managing risk, so I haven't lost a ton of money. Yeah, Unbox Therapy, that's the channel that I am now. I'm just going to unbox all my mail in front of you guys, so. Let's see. How comfortable are you with your current income sources for foreseeable future? Really comfortable. So, I'm pretty set for a while for sure. Like I don't spend a lot of money at all. So I'm not super concerned about running out of money or anything like that right now, which is nice, and if I ever, if that happens where I just, go crazy and spend a bunch of money and lose it all, I've got the knowledge and like that, I sound like Tai Lopez, knowledge, but I've got enough information in my head that I can pick myself up and start something else. So I'm not like super worried about ever being homeless or whatever, because I'm smart enough and I've learned enough stuff that I know that even if I lose everything, I could start over. Have you lost money by shipping overseas instead of by air? No, but I've lost money doing the exact opposite. I lost probably $2,000 shipping in the air when I should have shipped on the ocean. So, yeah, that sucks. Let's see. Daniel says, "What is my goal to reach by the end of the year? Will you eventually make your own store on Shopify?" Good question, Daniel. So my goal for this year, at least the goal that I set for myself at the beginning of this year, was actually just to buy a new car. So that was effectively it. I didn't have a lot of goals for this year, but I think I'm going to achieve that goal, and then probably like I said, I'm moving. So I'm moving to I already answered this, but I'm moving just because I need a bigger place. I need a whole office, right? So I just have a 1-bedroom here. I'm getting a 2-bedroom, but after I move, then I'll probably look at getting a new car. So that's kind of the goal. You go, girl. You bet. Let's see. How long does it take from the ocean? If you ship something over the ocean, it usually takes about a month to ship. Do you ship out products yourself? No, I don't ship out any products myself. I don't ship any products to customers really at all. do you make money off YouTube? What % of your income is from YouTube? If you guys hadn't noticed, I don't run any ads on any of my videos. So you can go watch any of my videos, and none of my videos have ads, and that's because ads kind of hurt your metrics. So like, for example, if someone comes to watch my video and they see an ad of someone else, they might click to go watch their video instead of mine. And I want people to watch my videos, and so that's why I don't run any ads. So I don't actually make any money from my YouTube channel directly. Are you leaving Cali? I don't live in Cali. Maybe I look like I live in Cali, but I live in Texas. And I'm not leaving Texas. And I'm not moving to California. Are you in touch with your parents? Yeah, of course. My parents live in Houston. So I actually go down usually like once a month, visit them and some friends that still live down there as well. Let's see. How long does it take from a manufacturer to get sample products? To actually get them mailed to you, if they're customized, it can take a couple weeks. If they're just like what they have lying around, it might not take very long at all. Do you have any employees? I don't have any employees right now. I'm able to handle pretty much everything myself, and that's just the beauty of Amazon, is because it's not a lot of work. So you know, it's not a big deal to do it all yourself. So where did you get all your knowledge from? Reading a lot of books, watching a lot of videos on YouTube, just filling all of my spare time and all my free time. Instead of watching, you know, mindless TV or playing video games, I spend a lot of time reading books and watching informational stuff and learning. So, you know, a lot of people come home from their job, like they've got like a 9 to 5, and they just plop on the couch, turn on the telly, and just waste away in front of the TV. And I did not want to be part of that life. You know, I'm not gonna criticize that lifestyle if that's what you want to do, and if you're happy doing that. You know, that's ultimately the goal, is to be happy. If you enjoy that, go ahead. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like the thought of, you know, what am I doing? Where am I going with my life? I'm just doing a job and you know, basically just slowly killing myself from watching television all day. So let's see, what was my initial investment? I started with no money at all. I started selling stuff out of my house. So just items that I had lying around. I ended up selling those. So you don't have to have a ton of money to start. You can actually start with nothing. The more money you start with, the easier it will probably be. How's AliExpress? Is it good for drop shipping? Yes. I'm uploading a video right after this live stream ends onto my YouTube channel, where I talk about 3 different ways to make pretty good money. You know, at least a couple $100s a day. And really you can kind of scale past that with these 3 different methods. One is actually a method I've never talked about on the channel before, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to upload it after this live stream, so it's going to be cool. Let's see, where can I find your course? If you're watching on Instagram, go to my bio, like on my page, and it's the link in my bio is directly to my program, so you can go check it out from there. Let's see, how's your social media business doing? So I actually stopped doing that. I know that that might disappoint a lot of people, but it was taking too much time, and I'm the kind of person that values time over money. So I couldn't keep doing it because it was just taking up a lot of time, and I wasn't seeing a lot of return as far as monetary money. So I stuck with some other things that take less time and make more money. Let's see, does selling on eBay work the same way as on Amazon? Not really. When you sell on Amazon, you can send products to a warehouse. If you're selling products on eBay, you have to ship directly to customers or drop ship to customers. Let's see, Benjamin says, why not shave? So if you don't stop saying shave, I'm probably going to block you from chat. But I don't want to shave because I like my beard. So there you go. That's my answer. I trimmed it though. If you guys saw me in New York if you saw some Snapchats while I was in New York, my beard was pretty big. So I trimmed it down a little bit. Do you use camel? Yeah, I do. Definitely I use camel sometimes whenever I'm like, you know, not sure if Keepa's accurate or not or whatever. Yeah, beards are cool. So you tell him, Vivian. You tell this guy, you have a nice beard. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's got a little bit of red in it, like right here. Kind of weird. I'm not sure what's up with that. I've always had it, so I don't know. Are you from San Antonio? No, I'm not from San Antonio. I'm from Houston. Well, I'm originally actually from Kansas City, Missouri. So I don't know if I've ever told anybody that on my channel. But yeah, I'm originally from Kansas City. Then I moved to Houston when I was a kid, and then grew up there. Went to college in College Station, and then I moved here to Dallas. But I've been to San Antonio. It's a cool city. I like the Riverwalk and the Alamo. Pretty cool places. Let's see. Does college matter? Yes, college can be pretty important if what you're doing in college is going to benefit you for the rest of your life. So if you want to be a doctor, if you want to go really into the medical field, if you want to be an engineer, if you want to do something that requires a college level education, then yeah, going to college is important. If you just want to make money, if all you care about's making money, living a good life, being financially free, you don't need to go to college. Let's see, what's camel, camel, camel? You can just search Google for camel, camel, camel. It's basically a lot like Keepa, if you know what Keepa is. It's basically to check sales on Amazon. What degree did you graduate with? I graduated with an electrical engineering degree. I'm friends with Trevor Knight. What do you think of him last season? Yeah, he was okay. I still like Johnny more. No, I'm just kidding. Trevor Knight did pretty good. He choked at about like 3/4 of the way through the season, so that was unfortunate to see. But yeah, he's decent. Let's see, what do I do after I found a product? Do I need barcodes and things like that? Yeah, if it's a private label product and you're making your own brand, then yeah, you're going to want to get some barcodes, and you got a lot of steps to go, but finding a product is probably one of the biggest steps that most people don't ever take, so good job for finding a product. Do you need to open a company to sell on Amazon legally? No, you can sell as an individual seller, so you don't have to open a business to sell. I just recommend it because it's a lot safer to actually have an LLC. The red hairs will be the first to go gray. Is that true? Possibly Awkward says that the red hairs in my beard are going to be the first ones to turn gray. When can I expect that? Like, is that going to happen like soonish? You know, I don't know. Crazy. Do you need multiple barcodes for one product? No, you just, unless there's multiple variations. Where do you buy barcodes? If you want to follow Amazon's guidelines, you have to buy them directly from GS1. All right, but you can buy them offhand from Speedy Barcodes, but that's kind of against Amazon's terms, so I don't recommend it. But I know a lot of people do it and they haven't got caught. Red hairs means you're of Celtic descent, really. So I don't have any red hair in my hair at all. I just have a little bit in my beard. You probably can't even see it on camera because it's so like faint. Like you have to be like this close to my face to be able to see it. Have you ever thought about founding your own company? I did, Michael. I did find my own company. I did found my own. I'm not sure the proper grammar for that actually. How much are LLCs? Let's see. You could probably. It depends on the state that you founded in. But you could probably do it for under $300-400. I think mine cost $300. So, where are you moving to? I'm moving to Uptown Dallas. So not too far from where I am now. But I'm just upsizing. All right, Grunhe says they also studied engineering. That's awesome. Awesome. Can I leave medical school for business? If you don't want to do medical school, then yeah. I mean, if you want to be in the medical field, then stay in medical school. But if you want to do business, then do business. I mean, just whatever you want to do. You know, and I know it's hard to decide what you want to do. That's one of the biggest struggles that a lot of people deal with is, what the heck do I want to do with my life? You know, and it's a hard question to answer. It really is. You know, there's lots of people that just don't know what they want to do with their life, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, a lot of people don't know. Some people die not even knowing what they want to do with their life. So, you know, if you can answer that question and you can execute on a plan that you have, then you're on the right track and you're already better off than a lot of people. So, because I'm just starting up, should I make a new business bank account, business email, etc.? I did when I started up. I made a bank account for my business, which you'll need a business license. So you actually have to register your business as an LLC to get a business bank account. But I did. It keeps everything a lot more organized. Daniel says, are you a lot richer than Tai Lopez? I don't know, because no one knows how much money Tai Lopez makes. He could be faking. Everything that he has could be fake. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure he's legit, and he's actually probably making a lot more money than I am. So, did you start your channel after watching Alex Becker videos? No, I found Alex Becker not too long ago, after I started this channel. But he has good content too. See, what are the risks with drop shipping? I'm not trying to lose money. The biggest risk with drop shipping is that the person that you're buying from, so like if you're drop shipping from AliExpress, they never send the product, and that's the biggest risk. That rarely happens. Typically, they always come through and sell. But I would say that's the biggest risk. It's not a huge risk at all either. So you might lose maybe, $10 on a sale or something, but it's not like you're losing hundreds of thousands of dollars on a single sale or something like that. Is the Tai Lopez SMMA worth it? So I did get that course and I went through it, and I didn't refund it because I learned a lot of really valuable information from it. I just didn't go through with actually setting up my SMMA business, but I would say it's not totally worth it. I think there's other courses out there and other methods out there to make money besides social media marketing. Let's see, what are the costs of starting a business, registering, opening a bank account? So registering your business will be different for every state. So I've had a couple people comment in the chat saying it was $200. I think for like Illinois, I paid $300. I know California is probably more expensive as always. Opening a bank account should be free. It should be free pretty much anywhere. They might charge you like a monthly retainer if you're not making a lot of money at first, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Let's see, do you think a lot of channels stretch the truth about how much they're making dropshipping and Shopify, like Dan Silva? Jake Smith. So I don't think so. It's possible. I don't know Dan Silva at all, really. Haven't really watched any of his videos. I know he does Shopify and stuff. But yeah, I don't know a lot about him. So as far as stretching the truth, I really couldn't say. I don't stretch the truth about what I'm doing, but I really can't say with what other people are doing. I mean, it's hard to spot sometimes. But I mean, if they seem legit and they sound legit, then they probably are. In Canada, it's $50 to register business. Nice. Can I use? Yeah, you can use your mom's account if you're under 18. That's fine as long as you get her approval. Let's see, what to start learning when you are planning on working with Amazon? I'm tight on budget, so what do you recommend me to do? If you're looking to start on Amazon, really low budget, if you live in the United States, I'd look at arbitrage, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage. If you don't live in the States, then it's a little more difficult to start up, especially if you don't have an FBA warehouse in your country. Then you want to do like private label and then sell here in the United States. But you'll still need at least a few $100s to start that. Everything in California is expensive, I know. I went to LA last summer and I was just like, wow, I didn't think sales tax could be higher than it is in Texas, but it really is. It's like 9% or something. It's insane. Like, just everything was more expensive. Like a 2-liter bottle of Coke is like $1 here in Texas, and it was like $2.50 in LA. Or no, it was like $3. It was $2.50 in New York, and I was like, wow, just crazy expensive for everything. Let's see. Will all your course subjects be relevant for people in the UK? Yes, Aaron. All of everything in the course is relevant to pretty much anybody anywhere in the world, as long as you have internet access and you're willing to actually work to set up the business. Then it's pretty viable for you to start. Let's see. In Estonia, you can open a company and a bank account remotely from any country. It's called e-residency. Okay, that's cool. I did not actually know that. But that's cool for my Estonian viewers. Taxation is theft. I'm not so sure taxation is theft. Over-taxation is theft. Regular taxation is fine. We gotta fund the government so they do all the stuff the government's supposed to do, even though more recently a lot of people are pretty angry at the government, but 13% in Toronto. Are you talking about sales tax? Is sales tax 12% in Canada? Man, that socialist country up there in Canada. These socialists. As an American, I have to hate socialism. You understand, I hope. But there's nothing particularly inherently wrong with socialism. It's just that it doesn't work in America. I think it's mostly because we're too big of a country and we're too obsessed with freedom. So that's why it can never really work here. Let's see. You live in Morocco and you have $200. You want to start working with Amazon. How can I spend it and what to do with it? $200 in Morocco. Yeah, that's... I would actually see if you can get a little more money. So $200 is almost enough. But $200 is going to cover like the business creation, and then you'll actually need some money on top of that for inventory. So see if you can't get a little bit more. I don't know if you have a job or whatever, but see if you can like pick up some extra shifts or try to make a little more money before you get rolling there. $3,000 to start. Should I just start with private label? Yeah, you could. With $3,000, you could probably launch 3 or 4 different private label products and kind of diversify there. So that's definitely a way to go. Capitalism is the way. Yes, capitalism is great. Romania, it's 24% on sales tax. So you're telling me every time you go to the store in Romania to buy buy a popsicle, they're going to charge you 24% on top of that. So you're saying like, oh, wow, that's crazy. 24%. Wow. All right, so maybe we don't have it that bad here in Texas. All right, I think in Texas 8.25%. So I guess that's not that bad. Sales tax in Miami is 7. Yeah, I mean Texas is one of the more expensive places for sales tax in the United States, but I guess it's way cheaper than Europe. Europe over there with the socialist nations at 20% plus sales tax. Oh my goodness. Oh, Daniel lost 10K in the stock market. That actually that sucks, man. What are you supposed to do with that? I would invest in something that's a little more consistent, like yourself. Instead of spending $10,000 in the stock market, I'll invest that $10,000 in learning for yourself, being educated for yourself, maybe starting your own business as well. So that I would say is probably the best use of $10,000. Let's see. I think Colorado is best for doing business. Sure. I know that if you set up your business in a tax-free state, like a state that doesn't charge sales tax, like I don't think Delaware. I think it's Delaware. And then there's a couple other states that don't charge sales tax at all. I think maybe Nebraska. I don't know. But then you don't have to pay sales tax on any of your stuff, so that's nice. Loving the course. Hey, what's up, Joey? You were in my stream a couple days ago. Awesome. Here's the best place to ask you questions when they come up. Did you miss a W? And are you asking a question? Because you can always ask questions in live stream. If you're in the program and you want to ask me questions, you can just shoot me a message on Facebook Messenger or email or whatever, or ask it in the Facebook group. So you mean I better not invest in the stock market again? Daniel, that's not exactly what I'm saying. The stock market can be really good, but I would invest in learning about the stock market really in-depthly so you don't lose money again. So, invest your money in learning about something that you find interesting and something that you can make money doing, and then execute on that. I'm from Belgium. What's up from Belgium? You're also asking, can you start FBA with your course? Yes, you can start FBA using my program from anywhere in the world, as long as you have internet. So you just have to have internet access. And I know you're in Belgium, so internet access in Belgium's fine to get started. Look at cryptocurrencies, great investment. So I haven't looked at cryptocurrencies. I don't really know much about them, so take that with a grain of salt. Do I think PrimeResale.com is a good source for FBA lists? Yeah, Prime Resale is a pretty good place to pick up lists for products. And I think you can buy like one list for like $7, and that usually works. Best source to drop ship from, probably AliExpress or drop ship from Amazon to another place. Working at Dunkin' Donuts to save money. That's the grind right there. As soon as you get enough money to start Amazon, just jump on that train, and it is a fast train. Better hold on. For sure. How much is each list? Like I said, it's like, I think it's like $7 you can buy one list, or you can get a monthly subscription for like $100 something, and they'll send you a new list of new products every single day, like to your email, and then you can just like go through those products and buy the ones you want. And yeah, so I belong to a private group on Facebook that you know, that's where I get most of my products from. Sorry, I was checking a text on my watch. Let's see. Do you think dropshipping will work in India? I have $1,000. If you have $1,000, I would actually look at selling Amazon FBA private label. But if you want to stick with dropshipping, yeah, you can start dropshipping with no money. You can dropship from AliExpress to eBay. So what should you invest on with 1,000, 2,000? Oh yeah, same question, same person. Good enough. I would say you want to do. I would do private label from India and then sell in the United States, Amazon.com platform. What is the first step to start selling and buying? Let's see. First step to selling would be, you know, make an Amazon account. You know, get on there, make an account, get familiar with the system, and then maybe sell some things around your house that you don't need anymore. It's probably the best way. Let's see. He's got red hair in his beard, so he must root for McGregor. Yeah, that's right. McGregor beard. Get the red hair. The Celtic lifestyle. Just kidding. I don't actually watch any sort of fights. So I mean I know McGregor and Mayweather, but I don't watch any fights. So I know I'm super exciting person, right? I don't watch TV, so I don't get any references. I don't really play a lot of video games, and I don't watch fights, and I don't watch sports. But you know, just whatever you're interested in is what I like. Let's see. Let's see. Does Amazon really shut? Oh, this is a good question. So does Amazon really shut down joining FBA program to new sellers during the fourth quarter? Yes, they do, Ralph. They shut it down last year. I think they shut it down the year before, and that might have been the first time. But they're going to shut it down. I'm not sure the exact date, but I want to say it's actually earlier than it was last year. Last year it wasn't until like November. This year I think they're closing it down in October. So if you want to sell on Amazon this Christmas, all right, so this goes out to everybody right now. If you want to sell on Amazon for this Christmas, and by the way, if you sell on Amazon during Christmas time, you will make so much money. It's insane, okay? But if you want to sell during Christmas, you need to get started now, because they're going to lock out new sellers from starting to sell in October. I'm not sure the exact date. I'll look up the exact date later and probably post it somewhere. But you definitely want to get started as soon as possible if you want to sell on Amazon. So let's see. How do you ship from one website to other directly? Don't people find label of one website and then order from another? No, they don't. Most people don't care to shop around. If you get on Amazon, you look for a product and you see it's got free 2-day shipping, most people just buy it. They don't go, oh, I wonder if this is selling on AliExpress for like half the price. No one does that. Most people don't even know what AliExpress is, so don't worry about that. Is DHgate good to dropship from? Yeah, I like AliExpress more, but you can definitely use DHgate. So let's see. Did Amazon actually stop people from doing giveaways to get reviews? Yes, they also implemented that last October or maybe last November sometime last year. They stopped allowing people to do giveaways in exchange for reviews. So you have to actually have to get reviews using different methods. Let's see. Do you adjust? Oh, Joey asks. He's in my program. He asks, do you adjust your approach for the holidays? Yeah. So for the holidays, I always overstock what I actually think I'll sell. Most people will sell anywhere between 3 to 6 times what they sell in a normal month. So if you're selling like $10,000 a month, odds are you're probably going to sell somewhere between like $30,000 to $60,000 in the month of December. And also in November, especially around Thanksgiving time, you're probably also going to sell that much too. I've also seen people sell 10 times what they sell. So really, overstock what you think you'll sell is probably the best method, because then you're still going to have stock left over in January to be able to sell. January is a lot slower month, but you know, overstock is probably the best option. Let's see, what PL list you talked about how to join. PL list. I'm not sure I have I don't have a PL list. I have an OA list. So I'm not sure about a PL list. Let's see, do you take coaching / students? How do I join it? And do I have a mentorship program? Yeah, two questions, one answer. I do have a mentorship program where basically it's got a bunch of training videos that'll take you from like 0 to 100. You can check it out, link below the live stream, and you can check it out for yourself. But just like a quick overview, basically you get a training videos that'll take you from knowing nothing about Amazon to knowing basically everything that I know. Yeah, it's the Bitly link, and then also you get access to a private group where you can ask me and other professional sellers questions any time of the day, and yeah, so you know, I'm usually in there several times throughout a day answering questions, and all my students can contest to that. So are any of my students in my live stream right now? I know I saw Daniel earlier, and I just saw Joey. I know Joey and Daniel were in here, but I don't know if any of my other students are in here. But they'll tell you that I'm pretty active as far as answering questions as much as I can. So Joey says it's awesome, so much info, I love it, highly recommend it. Thanks, Joey. I'm glad you're liking it. So Joey joined just a couple days ago, and so I'm super excited. He seems like the kind of guy that's actually going to get after it and actually going to see some pretty cool success. So I'm actually cool to see what Joey's going to do. I'm going to be watching him pretty closely, so I'm excited. Daniel Bay. No, there's a different Daniel. It's a different Daniel that's in my programs. Daniel Reuter. He's in India. Or no, I'm sorry. He's in Israel. Not the same country at all. But yeah. Let's see. And if you don't have Amazon in your country, you can still sell on the United States platform. All right, so you can create products and bring them into the United States and sell them here. So you don't actually have to be in the country to sell in the country, if that makes any sense. Let's see, do you use a CPA? Yeah, of course. Of course I do use a CPA. With $10,000 to start FBA, would you start with retail arbitrage for experience or go straight into private label? I would actually probably do PL. RA is nice. You can find some really good returns, but it's good for growing your cash if you don't have a bunch of money. With $10,000 to start, yeah, I'd just jump right into PL. To be honest, what I would do with 10 grand if I wanted to sell on Amazon is I would, and I'm probably gonna sound super biased like I'm trying to sell something, but I would buy a program and try to get a mentor to work with that will teach you everything that you need to know. Because if you have $10,000, you don't need $10,000 in inventory. So I would spend a lot of money to learn about the process so that you don't make a ton of mistakes and that you can actually accelerate your growth a lot faster. So that's the whole point of mentorship, is to accelerate your growth. So but yeah, for 10,000 you can definitely do PL right away. Let's see, Jonathan sent me an email. Yeah, Jonathan, I'll be checking your email after the live stream, assuming that I got it. So I think yeah, because you were in my live stream a couple days ago. So let's see, what steps do you take to find a product to sell on Amazon? There's a lot of different methods. Jungle Scout's a really good method, but then I'll usually take those and like tweak them or change them a little bit. I also just like look around, like, what do I need? I could sell that on Amazon. I could sell that, like pins. I could sell pins on Amazon. So really just kind of keep your eyes open for random products, because there's a lot of different stuff you can sell. So let's see, can we use the program and use the private group for unlimited time? Yes. I don't know if I answered that, but my mentorship program is like a lifelong membership, so it's not like a monthly payment thing. There's people that have been asking me to do a monthly payment thing. I don't think that makes any sense, because like you do a one-time payment, or you can actually split it into 2 months, right? 2-month payment, and then like like it makes more sense to only pay once, so you don't have to pay like every single month forever. But yeah, it's a lifetime deal. So once you're in forever. Let's see, how long are you in this business? I've been selling on Amazon for over a year now. What's the price for your program? So the program right now is $697, but everybody watching live stream, I did this a couple days ago. If you're in here and you're watching live stream, 25% off. All right, so 25% off for anybody that's watching right now. Just use the code 25 off. All right, so check the description. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're on Instagram, it's 250FF in all caps. All right, it's 25 off when you buy, and it'll take 25% off right off the top. And the price probably is not going to come down because I'm adding new videos and I'm constantly adding content to the course. So like, you know, yeah, you don't want to miss out now while it's cheaper, because I'm probably going to up the price later, pretty soon. Let's see, your real guy Jordan, how much money did you make last month? I actually don't know. Like I said on my last live stream, I don't keep track of how much money I make on a monthly. At the end of the year, I have my CPA tally everything up and do all the IRS stuff. So I'll know at the end of the year on average how much I make a month, but I don't know month to month. I don't keep up with that kind of stuff. I kind of find that a waste of time. I could spend the time actually growing my business instead of like going through numbers like, how much money did I make? I hope I made a lot of money. As long as I'm making enough money to pay my bills, that's all that really matters. Let's see, when would be a good time to look for seasonal Christmas products? Right now, Sam. If you want to sell seasonal Christmas products, you need to be looking for them now, all right? And you're going to have a tough time finding them. And you're going to want to look at data from last Christmas. So look at last Christmas selling data, and then you can find what products sell during the Christmas time. Because obviously products that sell during Christmas well are not going to be selling well. Also, everything sells well in Q4, all right? Even if you've got the crappiest product ever, it's still probably going to sell, all right? So like last Christmas, I had some of the worst stuff, because last Christmas was the first Christmas I sold on Amazon, and I had some of the worst products ever, and they all sold. I sold out of everything. So, yeah, just sell whatever. Sell whatever. You know. Did you graduate last year? Yes, I graduated in 2016. My ring says 16. I don't know if you can see that on stream, but yeah, 16. Do you know how many sales you made? Last month, like I said, I don't keep track of all that kind of stuff. I'm probably a few thousand. I really don't know, to be honest. I don't keep track of all my metrics like that. I keep track of metrics that are going to help me grow the business. So like, conversions and stuff like that, and ad campaigns, but I do not keep track of all the past stuff. You deleted the live stream? Yes, yeah, I did delete the live stream last time, so I apologize. I will probably keep it up, but I'll keep it unlisted. So like if you're watching now, you'll be able to watch the replay, but you'll want to save the link if you ever want to come back to it. So let's see, not to take away sales from your course. If a person has more time than money, yeah, can you learn everything you need to be successful FBI videos on YouTube alone? Let's see, who said that? Gary Morris Jr. It's gonna be a lot harder. That's how I learned. It took me probably a good 6 months to figure everything out. Whereas if you were to take a course, even if it's not mine, you're going to be able to learn everything you need to know in a matter of a couple days. So you can do it. It's just going to be a lot harder. And honestly, if you spend 6 months learning how to do something, that's 6 months that you could have been making sales. So that's just a trade-off there. Let's see, what's the difference between Tanner J. Fox program and Jordan's? Good question, Jacob. So I get that question sometimes. Tanner's course is private label only. So he only teaches private label. In my course, I teach everything from Tanner's course, all right? And there's a couple things that he left out that I think should have been included, like enhanced brand content and like advanced shipping strategies and stuff. So I include that as well in the private label. But I also include on top of that online arbitrage, retail arbitrage, as well as wholesale. So To answer, a couple people actually also asked that question. So yeah, that's the big difference is most, actually pretty much all the courses, I won't single out Tanner here, but pretty much every Amazon course out there is just going to teach you how to do private label. Whereas with my course, my program is going to be everything. So it teaches you 4 different methods, and it's pretty much the same price as everybody else's course. So you're definitely getting a lot more for your money, at least in my opinion. I'm obviously incredibly biased, so you can ask some of my students if you for their opinions. Let's see. Any kind of guarantee with your course? So I can't guarantee sales, and that's in like the disclaimer of the course. But money back guarantee, as long as you don't watch 50% of the course, and I think it's like a week. So like if you get in and you're looking through it for a few days and you're like, this isn't for me, I just don't want to sell, I don't want to sell on Amazon, then you can get a refund there. But really I haven't had any refunds at all. I've had a couple refunds, but they're from people that are like, man, I need my money back. Like I don't have enough money to handle this. So that was their reason. But none of the refunds were because the course content was bad or anything like that. So I don't think you need to worry about that kind of stuff. Let's see. About your new car, keep in mind that how much more expensive the car. Yes, no, I know. I'm including all of that. So like right now I drive a Mazda and it's relatively cheap. So like, it's not too bad to drive, but yeah, I know with a supercar it's gonna be a lot more expensive for like just an oil change is like several $100s, stuff like that. Do you cover wholesale in your course? Yes, I do cover wholesale. I talk about Vendor Express, which is a lot like Seller Central, but like for vendors and wholesalers, and I kind of go through that, and I do an example product, so it's pretty good information as far as wholesale. Is Amazon seller a real job that you can put as income, like if you were to get a car or house? Yes. So technically you're self-employed or a business owner, so you would actually put that down, but then all that they'll really ask is for like pay stubs and stuff, and sometimes they'll want like history, so they want to see that you've been self-employed for like a year or so and that you're actually making consecutive income. It's not just like you made a bunch of money and then you don't have it anymore. But yeah, you definitely, I mean, come on, there's tons of rich people that do this and that have these big giant houses and cars and stuff, so not a big deal. Let's see. Does it matter what computer to use for the programs? I think most of the programs will work on a Mac. I use a PC, but I'm pretty sure most things will work on Mac as well. Can you use the 25% off on a future date? The 25% off coupon expires 24 hours after this live stream ends. So you got a day, basically. You got 24 hours after the stream ends to use the coupon. Otherwise, it'll expire. So just heads up for that. Let's see. You can save money on car repairs watching Chris fix. I do not want to fix my own car. That'd be scary if I messed up. Man, that's yeah, that's tough. I don't want to do that. Let's see. No, I can't. Don't want to do that. Let's see. I really only want the PL part of the mentorship course. Can I get a discount? So like the thing is, like, my course is adequately priced as just a PL course. It's the same price as pretty much everybody else's private. Actually, it's priced cheaper than most other people's private label courses. So you just get like the arbitrage and the wholesale basically for free. So it's already priced accordingly, but you get all this other stuff for free. So I'm not chopping it up right now. I'm just selling it as a big package. When I increase the price, as I add more content, then I might chop it up into 4 different sections. But right now it's just everything. Chris fix. I still don't want to fix my car. Cool. Thanks for answering my question. You're certainly welcome. What car are you buying? Probably a GTR. Probably a GTR. I don't know. Maybe an R8. Maybe a Tesla. I'm still indecisive. Everybody knows I'm indecisive about it. I probably won't decide until I go test drive all of them. And then I'm like sitting in the car in the dealership and I'm like, I don't know. So I still don't know. Let's see. Understood. Thanks for answering my inquiry. You're welcome. Let's see. I'm in your program. When will you release new videos? I just added a new video 2 days ago. And yeah, so there you go. Oh, it looks like my Instagram stream is ending in 15 seconds, so I can only stream for an hour. So I'm going to keep going here on YouTube. So everybody watching on Instagram, switch it over to YouTube because it's ending in 5 seconds because it only lets me go for an hour. So goodbye on Instagram and hello YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of Instagram here. All right. So we're just me and you, YouTube. Just me and the tube now. Let's see. What's a realistic time frame to make $1,500 a week using your methods? I can't guarantee anything, of course, but you could be making $1,500 a week probably within a month, a couple months like that or so. It's not super hard. Just buy a sitting lawnmower. That's a great car. That's a great car right there. A sitting lawnmower. I used to have a John Deere riding lawnmower to mow the lawn, and that was fun. I used to drive that sucker all around town. Really fun. I thought you were stopping YouTube live streams. I was thinking about it, but everybody started complaining, and they're like, I don't want an Instagram. I don't want to go to Instagram. So I was like, all right, well, if you guys want me to stay streaming on YouTube, I'll stream on YouTube. It's fine. Is there an app you use to stream on both YouTube and Insta? I was just using my phone to stream on Instagram just now. I know there's an app called Restream that allows you to stream on like a ton of different platforms all at once, but it's like $5, and I'm like, yeah, I just set up my phone. So get a Porsche. I don't want a Porsche. I think Porsches are girl cars. So sorry to all the Porsche lovers out there. Let's see. Can you make a suitable income just off retail and online arbitrage? Yeah, of course. There's people make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year just doing arbitrage. So you don't have to do private label if you don't want. But you probably will be working a little more. And if you're okay with that, then go for it. Tesla, don't want a Tesla. I mean, maybe like the really fast one. What's the really fast one? It's like the P90, P90X, right? I think it's the P90X. Yeah. Yeah, a millionaire doesn't want to spend $5. Well, yeah, I agree. I just don't need to because I have my phone. So like, why spend it? I might do it because I kind of want to also stream to Facebook as well. So I might do it for my next stream. I might stream to YouTube, Insta, Facebook, and like I don't know what other platforms there are. Yeah, the P100D. That's the one I was talking about for the Tesla. Let's see. Do you use Keepa or Camel on top of Jungle Scout? Yeah, I use Keepa as well as Jungle Scout. Yeah, P90X is a workout course. I know, it's a joke. P90X. The Tesla P90X. No, it's the P100D. It's very close though, right? I think there's also a P90D for the Tesla. So Elon Musk is God. Yeah, I mean not really, but he's a pretty smart guy. Let's see. How long did it take you to get where you're at now on Amazon? Oh, sorry, I was zoned out. Yeah, how long did it take to get? It took me about, I mean, a little less than a year, probably like 9 months, maybe 6 months. So, please answer Sam Jarvis' question. Okay, can you have multiple company names on one account on Amazon? E.g., one company for electronics, one for outdoor. Do you have to pay $40 a month for each company? Sam, it's a good question. You're not allowed to have multiple Amazon accounts under one household. What you can do is have multiple brands. All right, you can have multiple brands under one Amazon account. Okay, so you have one brand for electronics. I did a video on YouTube about having multiple brands, so go watch that. And that kind of explains everything that you're looking for. Let's see. Turo, yeah, I've heard of Turo, but I actually want to buy a car. I know that a lot of people rent their supercars, but I actually want to buy the car, just so I own it, just so I can do mods and stuff on it if I want. Let's see. Will we have access to new videos and content even after we finish the course? Yes, of course. Like I said, it's lifetime. So if you get into the program, you will have access for life, and you'll have access to all of the new content that I'm adding to it. All right. So like I said, I add new videos to the course as questions come up. So like people will ask questions. If I get a question about something more than once, then I'll make a video about it, and then I'll add that to the program, and you always have access to all of that. Oh, Gary's saying to use Turo to see if I like it instead of a test drive. Yeah, but you have to pay for Turo, and I can go test drive at the Nissan dealership for free. At least I think. I don't know. I've never test driven a supercar, so maybe they charged you to test drive. I don't know. That would suck. I mean, come on, they're trying to sell cars and they're gonna make me pay to test drive. That's crazy, right? I'm trying to buy a $100,000 car and you're gonna make me pay $20 to test drive it? Unacceptable. Like, what the heck? Get a GTR and everybody and a wide body it. Yeah, I like the wide body GTRs. The reason I really kind of want the GTR over the R8 is like bigger back seat, you know, to fit my friends in. I don't want to fix my car. I want to make mods to a supercar. You know, I know it sounds hypocritical, but I mean, I probably won't do the mods myself. I'll probably have other people put the mods on. But you know, I don't trust myself working on cars. So, yeah. Can you have multiple brands with a personal Amazon account? Yeah, you can have multiple brands. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you can have multiple brands on either accounts. How do you sell on Amazon without drop shipping? Private label. And then ship all your goods into the Amazon warehouse, and then Amazon will ship those products to the customers. Get some backseat action. Exactly. I'm glad Elias understands what I'm talking about with the big backseat. I'm glad he kind of picked up on what I'm putting down now. How hard is it for someone outside the U.S. to sell on Amazon? It's not actually much more difficult than someone in the States selling. So you'd want to do like PL, and then you'd sell pretty easily. So I have a product, and I'm talking about packaging with supplier now. Do I need to get them barcodes? Yes. Do I need to get? Yeah, you'll need to get barcodes eventually, especially before they label the products. How old am I? I'm 23. 23 years young, just graduated college last year, living up that entrepreneur lifestyle. No, not living the entrepreneur lifestyle, really. I'm not obsessed with that kind of stuff. I just want a nice place to live and a nice car to drive. And then maybe once I get that, I'll start, you know, going insane and end up like Tai Lopez. Who knows? Who's to say what's going to happen? Let's see. Can you ship from a retailer directly to an Amazon warehouse? No, you can't, because you need to have it prepped first. So when it comes from a retailer, it's got all the original barcodes. You need to cover up those barcodes with the new labels. You also need to remove all the packing slips. So you can't ship from like Walmart directly to Amazon. That would be really nice, but you can't. You are 1 year older than me. Well, that's good. It means you should get started, because I got started when I was your age, and look where I'm at now. So there you go. Here I am standing in my backyard. Yeah, exactly. I don't even have a backyard, so I don't know what you're talking about. I've got a little terrace out here, but I do not have a backyard. So, what do I think of Gary Vaynerchuk? No, mispronounced his name. Gary V's cool. I like his style of videos. I don't like the fact that he's like in your face and screaming at you and blah. You know, I'm a laid back person. You know, so it scares me a little bit. You know, he's like yelling at me to do stuff, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'll do it, but like I don't have to be freaking out about it. You know. But I agree with his whole enjoy the hustle, right? You have to enjoy the grind. You have to enjoy the journey to get to where you want to be. If you don't enjoy the journey, then the end goal is usually never worth it. So if you hate your job and you're working towards a promotion, odds are that promotion's not going to get you to a better place. So, you know. Let's see. I know I have to put an FN SKU on my arbitrage items, but what do I put on the box I ship them Amazon? Good question. So you want to put the FBA label. When you create a shipment in Amazon, it'll give you a shipping label and an FBA label. So those two things need to go on the box that you're shipping into Amazon, right? So all the products have the FN SKUs, and all of the outer boxes have the FBA shipping label. They're just the FBA label and the shipping label. Close to 50K. I know, I'm so close to 50K. I don't know how many I have right now, but last time I checked it was like 49.3 or something, 49.2. So I think for 50K, I'm gonna do something fun. What do you guys think I should do for 50K? Should I make like a cool video or do a giveaway or what? I don't know. I kind of want to do something cool for 50K because that's kind of a big milestone. You know, I blew past 25K, so I didn't even have time to think about doing it. 50K is a house tour. No, you don't want to see a house tour. I'm not doing a house tour. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Maybe when I get to my new apartment, then I will do a house tour. Probably, actually, I probably will. Supercar shopping video. I could do that, but that's not gonna be for a few months. So I want to do like something now. Let's see, giveaway. People are saying giveaway. Let's see, course giveaway. Course giveaway. I don't really want to do course giveaways because I feel like that'd be unfair to my current students that paid to get into the program. To give it away for free would kind of, I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of dishonest or kind of, I don't know. So I probably won't give away a course, but I'm cool with giving away something else. Give us detail on a product you sold and worked. Like exact detail, because I've given away like numbers as far as products that I've sold and worked in the past on some of my different videos. Let's see, do I need a freight forwarder for PL even if I use D2D shipping by air? Yeah, you'll need a forwarder for that, I think. The 25% off for the program will be offered 24 hours after this live stream. So try to make a decision in the next 24 hours if you want the 25% off. Or maybe I'll make it 25 hours since it's 25% off. But either way, you've got about a day to decide. So I hope you decide soon. 50K is 50 off. I don't know. When I launched my course, I said I was never going to do a half off again. So I really can't discount it more than the 25. And that's what I'm giving you guys today. So, I really can't discount it much more than that. Not a bad idea, though. So, but yeah, I mean, any other giveaways? Let me scroll up. Maybe I missed some. One-on-one training on Skype if we pay. I do one-on-one training with my students. And it's pretty cheap. It's a lot cheaper than everybody else's. It's cheaper than a lot of everybody else's mentoring, like consultations. Like I know several different people that sell on Amazon charge like $400 an hour or something. I charge $30, and we'll talk on Skype for like 15 minutes. And usually 15 minutes is plenty of time to answer all the questions that my students have. So I do that only for students though. So you have to be in my program because I can't offer that service to everybody on my YouTube channel because my schedule would be filled, and I don't want to fill it up. I want to still have time to work on my business and make videos and stuff like that as well. Let's see, is my girlfriend in Amazon FBA? No, she is a medical student, so she's going to be a physician assistant. She thinks it's cool that I sell on FBA. She thinks it's cool that I'm an entrepreneur, but she's not really into all that kind of stuff either. Let's see, how long did it take to find my first successful product? Probably like a couple weeks, maybe a month. Let's see. OJ's being released from jail? What? What's the difference between your YouTube videos and your course? It's a good question, Will. So with the YouTube videos, they're really out of order. They're kind of spontaneous thoughts. They're not really, if you've tried to watch them, there really is no order. With the course, it's way more in depth. It's got like a logical, as you progress forward through it, and if you go along with the course, then you'll have everything set up by the time you get through it. It's very concise, and it's more compact. So like, instead of spending all the time watching a ton of videos on YouTube, you can get that and way more, right? So like there's a ton of more stuff in the program than I offer for free on YouTube. I mean, I still like giving away stuff on YouTube as far as content, but I save all the best content, all of like the trade secrets and stuff like that. I save all that for my students. Sell OJ gloves. Oh, that's a good idea actually. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Let's see. How many people do you have how many people do I have in the course? I'll have a little over 100 students right now, so like I can definitely handle more. So don't worry, definitely can handle you if you join, for sure. I still have plenty of time for my students. Always will. Yes, my course is a step-by-step tutorial of what you do exactly, and it's got the videos, and then underneath the videos it's got like a written description. It's like, here's step 1, step 2, and they're actually numbered of the things that you have to do in order to set up your account or find a product or whatever that lecture's talking about. It's like step by step. Would you take your course to colleges? I don't think colleges would want this kind of course, because colleges want to elongate education, right? You can do my entire course in 5 hours, whereas it takes an entire semester to do a normal course at a college. So I don't think colleges would be interested in that. But my course is also significantly cheaper than college tuition, right? So like maybe you spend $5,000 on university for a semester. My course is like less than 20% of that, so way cheaper. Alibaba 1688, the best wholesale site that others prefer. That's what I use for all my private label stuff. Can I pay for the program in PayPal or crypto? You can pay with PayPal, no cryptocurrencies. I don't actually know how to even set that up, but yeah, you can pay with PayPal. You can also pay with just like credit card or debit card or whatever. Are you aware that YouTube has a glitch where people get unsubbed for channels that had to resub tiers twice? I didn't actually know that. I know that they used to have that problem like 4 or 5 years ago, but I assume they fixed it. But I guess it's kind of coming back. That's interesting. I saw that I had a lot of unsubs, but people, a lot of the reason that happens really is because YouTube will track your activity, and if you're inactive for like a long time, like you have to have an inactive account for like for like over a year before they'll unsub you. So like it shouldn't ever unsub people that are actually active in the community. Let's see. Do you respond to emails from course members, and do you help start, launch first product in Amazon and get ranked PPC? Yeah, of course. That's what mentors are supposed to do. They're supposed to help. They're supposed to answer questions and help launch help launch products. So yeah, Keenan Morris. I absolutely help all my students. I reply to all their emails, and I always, if they have any questions as far as launching their first product, of course, I always help do that. Do offer a text-based course instead of video. So Sam, like I said, underneath all of the videos is like the text. It's not a transcript per se, but it's kind of like the step-by-step guide for whatever that lecture is talking about. So although most of it is a video course, because people love video courses, I mostly do videos, but I do have like a text like guide underneath every video to help people, because I know that English isn't the native language of a lot of people. I'm actually looking into getting my course translated to other languages. So let's hear in chat what languages would be good for my course to get translated into. So it'll probably just be subtitles, but I'm looking at getting those subtitles. So anybody have any recommendations for languages? Rebecca says, you skip me, do you do wholesale? Yeah, I do sell wholesale. So I buy from a couple wholesalers and sell on Amazon. Jonathan says Dutch. David says German. Okay, Russian. All right, I'm trying to find like 1 or 2 that a lot of people cling on. Okay, I can do that. Armenian, French. Let's see. How many products do you have not PL? I really don't know. Probably a couple hundred. Slovakian. Oh man, I don't even know some of these languages. Okay, Spanish, Arabic, North Korean, Romanian. I'm pretty sure North Korean's not a language because it's just Korean, but Pig Latin, really? Pig Latin. All right. Spanish. I think it'd probably have to be. I mean, I'm thinking Spanish would probably definitely be normal. But the thing with Spanish is, no, actually, yeah, Spanish is good. I'll probably do Spanish as well as like maybe German and French or something like that. But yeah, and then probably do Arabic or something like that. I think Arabic would be good. British English, really. If you're from Britain and you can't understand my accent, I'm sorry, okay? But I don't even know if subtitles would change for British English, right? Caesar just joined my course. What's up? Awesome. Good to hear that you're in the course. I'm glad to have you in here. Go request access to the group, or like the private group, so I can add you. Let's see, how much time do you spend weekly doing FBA? Maybe only a couple hours a week. I don't spend a lot of time on it on Amazon. It's on autopilot, just cashing paychecks. I'll keep does sales rank equal sales daily? The sales rank is not the same thing as the daily sales. That would be insane, you know. Sales rank is just how Amazon ranks. So the lower the sales rank, the more sales that product ranks. So like if you have a product that's 10,000, it's going to sell more products per day than a product that's ranked 100,000. So, but that's not the you know, number of sales. Is there a Facebook private group for your course? Yes, there is. So there's a private group for the course where only students can be in there, and then me, other professional sellers are always in there, you know, in and out all day, answering questions and talking with everybody. Oh, Christian just joined too. Awesome, Christian. Good to have you in here. I'm excited to have you part of the course. When will you showcase student success stories? Pretty soon. A lot of my students are starting to get their sales going. I posted on Instagram just a couple days ago of a couple of my students that were already making a few sales. So, you know, yeah. Stop lying. You don't make any money on Amazon. UA with a little dialect above it. Scam. All right, Heisenberg Jesse. I'm sorry that you think I'm a scammer. Truly, I am so upset that you think that. But I will have to say that me and all of my students and pretty much a majority of my YouTube viewers should probably disagree with you, that I'm not indeed scamming anyone by giving out information for free on YouTube. And even if you do come get in my course, and if it turns out to be a big scam, you just get your money back. Duh. So it's no scams here. Everything that I teach is legit. Let's see. Can you give us a general idea how much money you make off Amazon? I mean, so like last year, I have last year's numbers, but last year was I only sold for like half a year, and I just started, so it wasn't a lot then. I think, you know, January was like 30,000 or something like that, but currently I really don't know. Like I said, I don't keep track of all that kind of stuff. I have a lawyer, you know, I have a tax guy that does all that, because I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. That's the part of the business that I just pretend like it doesn't exist and hope it goes away. That's I don't like that kind of part. How do you join the Facebook group? Go into the program and go to like the lecture titled programs and other stuff, and it's like the first link in there is the link to the Facebook, and then go in there and just request to be added, and I'll add you right after the live stream ends. Not a lot, only 30K a month. Yeah, I mean, 30K a month is a lot, especially for like compared to a normal salary. I agree. I mean, I'm saying that because like people make a ton more money than that. People make, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, so even more, you know. All right, catch your lines. Got to go. I appreciate you answering questions. All right, man. I'll see you later. Let's see. At what point did you feel the need to hire a CPA lawyer? Not too long ago. I actually did TurboTax last year and was able to handle everything myself. But I was like, after all my other income streams started coming in, I was just like, all right, I need a lawyer for all this kind of stuff. So you don't need one right away. Let's see. How are you doing? How are you doing this full time? I started making enough money that it replaced my old engineering salary, and I decided that I was just going to quit my engineering job. So I don't do this full time. I'm not working like 40 hours a week on it, but it makes more money than when I was working 40 hours a week. let's see, why not start with the e-commerce website? Shopify and other e-commerce websites don't have any traffic. You have to generate your own traffic, and that costs a lot in advertising. So that's something. So you probably see all these Shopify ads on Facebook, like, come make your Shopify store. We did $1 million in the past year. Like, that's cool. Ask them what their ad budget was, and trust me, it'll change your mind, because those guys will spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on ads to make millions in sales. But yeah, you'll spend a lot of money on ads, and with Amazon, you'll still spend some money on ads, but you actually don't need to. You can sell organically, and Amazon will actually, sell your product for you. So it's cool. Is Amazon US same as Amazon Mexico? It's not the same, but if you're in one, you can expand into the other one. Do you have any knowledge of patent creation for new products? Knowledge of patent creation? So I've never filed a patent for anything. I have some trademarks and some copyrights, but I don't have any patents. But yeah, I would talk to a patent attorney for that one. I know how to look up if there's a patent existing, but you don't really, if you're starting a new product, I would not worry about patents unless you start actually selling the product and it's a success and you're making a lot of money off of it. Would you make a lot more if you did work 40 hours a week? No, Sam, probably not. There's a point where you actually overwork, where so like I said, I spend maybe a couple hours a week on Amazon. If I spent 40 hours a week solely on Amazon, I probably wouldn't make a lot more than I'm already making now, because really my big constraint is capital, right? So like I'm buying new products, having them come in, and then they sell, and then I use that capital to send out to other products and stuff. So it wouldn't change really anything if I was working a lot more on Amazon. How do I know if a product's patented? Go to Google Patents, type in the product, and it'll tell you if there's a patent for it. Have you sold any products on international marketplaces like DE or UK? No, I sell only in the United States, and I haven't seen the need to expand into other areas because the US marketplace is huge and it's only getting bigger. So I don't find the need to expand into worldwide, and it would be a little more complicated for me to have to do that. How do you get reviews on Amazon at the beginning? That's a good question. A lot of people ask that. The best way to get reviews on Amazon when you're first starting out is to, you can either ask your friends and family, which is against Amazon's terms of service, but it's what a lot of people do, or you can try to do some pay-per-click without any sales, and I do that. I do that on all my new products. I do PPC right out the door. A lot of people say, oh, you need a couple reviews before you do PPC. If you pick the right product, you can do pay-per-click right out the door and start making sales. Let's see, is anyone that's been in the course a while in here? I think all my students aren't in here anymore. I know I've got, actually in like 10 minutes. So actually I probably need to get off pretty soon because I have a consultation with one of my students at 2:30. So I have to get off live stream in like maybe 5 minutes or so to talk with him. Write your own reviews. Yeah, you can try to write your own reviews. They'll get removed though. Doesn't the US only have 150 million products and UK has 330? Sam, I'm not sure how many products are on the US, but I don't think that's right. I can't imagine the UK market has more products than the US. I know that the US marketplace is valued more and has more sales, though, for sure. Let's see, how many products do you private label? About 20, 25. What's your daily routine? So my daily, I do different stuff depending on the day. So I don't have like the same single thing that I do every single day. But as far as daily routine, I'd say that I've got, I wake up, right, start there. So I wake up around, it depends. Like I said, I do different days, but most of the time I wake up, go to the gym, do some fasted cardio, come home, have some breakfast, and then from there it's just like work on whatever needs to be worked on. Just kind of work most of the day on different stuff, do live streams, make videos for you guys, of course, talk with students, and stuff like that. And then, I'll usually like talk to my friends on Skype, Discord, and we'll play games or just veg out for a few hours, and then I'll usually read a book, before bed or whatever. So let's see. Just checked Amazon US 135, Amazon UK results. So that's interesting, Sam. I'm gonna look into that. The whole UK has more products. So just because they have more products listed does not necessarily that they have more sales. So like you could have all 300 million products, right? So there's 300 million products. Let's say all of them sell 1 unit a day. That's still less than if the 134 million sold 3 units a day on the US marketplace. So, I know for sure that the US marketplace has the most sales, but it looks like possibly UK has more products listed, which could just means there's a lot more competition. So I'm gonna look into that though. That's pretty interesting. I use Jungle Scout to find most of my product ideas, and then I usually modify them. Because if you're on Jungle Scout, everyone else is also looking at the same products. Let's see. Can I view the course on my iPhone? Yes, you should be able to look at the course on your phone. I know Teachable has an app, but I'm pretty sure you can just look on it by going directly to the URL on like Safari or whatever. Let's see. For each PL product, are they going to be their own brand and logo, or do you have one for all products? I have different brands for each category. So if you're going to launch 3 different products in like dining, then they can all have the same brand name and all have the same logo. Or you can have all your products under every category. So that's kind of a business decision that you'd want to make yourself, as far as, do I want to have multiple brands for multiple categories? Like I said, if you haven't seen the brand video, there's a video I did just a couple days ago, maybe last week, where I talk about should you have multiple brands or not. So do you slightly modify products or drastically change them? Most of the time it's just slight mods, but I've had a couple that I like just made entirely different. So I just completely ran with it, and then the product wasn't actually being sold on Amazon at all at the time. So I got all the market share, and that's one of my biggest selling products. Do you use Amaze Owl? I don't use Amaze Owl. I don't like how kind of slow it is. I don't like that you have to download it. Maybe I was using it wrong, but I used it for a few days and I didn't like it, so I just stuck with Jungle Scout. Let's see. On your 25 PL products, have you had an issue with patents? Yeah, one of my first private label products ended up getting patented in the United States after I started selling it. So I actually had to remove all of that inventory, and that was like $1,200 worth of inventory that I ended up giving to one of my friends. And it's currently still in boxes in his house because he said, "Oh, I want to sell them. I'll sell them door to door." I think he's sold 1 so far, and that was in January. So it's been 6 months and he sold 1. So that's cool. But he's not a salesman, so I don't expect much. If the product is patent pending, can you sell it? I wouldn't. It's a risk because a lot of patents get denied, but a lot of patents also get approved. If it gets approved, you're completely screwed. So yeah. Let's see. Is your program designed to start someone from step 1? Yes. Oh, sorry, my mom is calling me. I'll have to call her back on my watch here. Program designed to start from step 1. Yeah, so you could start. The program's designed to start from step 1 and move forward. How many coaching calls can I get with your program? I don't want to be annoying, but I'm learning everything. Joey, yeah, you could schedule as many coaching calls as you want. Like I said, they're $30 for 15 minutes. But you can schedule as long as my schedule's empty. So I have that website that I use to schedule all my calls. As long as there's spots available, feel free to take up as much time as you want. But I only have like blocks of time that are like a couple hours a day. And I actually need to go off now because I got to go start a call with one of my other students. So yeah, I'm going to answer like 1 or 2 more questions and then I'm going to get off. So let's see. If a product has a patent overseas, it can't be held against you on U.S. soil. So yes, Curtis, that's exactly what happened to me, but the patent holder has the ability to extend it into the United States, and that's what happened to me. So the product was patented somewhere in Europe, I don't remember, and then he extended it into the United States. So Typically, you're right, Curtis, but they can extend it. They have that option to extend it. I think for a year after they file their patent, they can extend it. Gary said, yeah, you can email me directly, kilburnjordan@gmail.com. All right. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Getting ready to head out, so just a couple more questions. Are you actually a millionaire? Not yet. So I know my name's Millionaire Millennial, but that's kind of like the goal. That's why I named my channel that, so it'd be like motivation to get there. Let's see. Do you ever have trouble getting responses back from Alibaba? If a supplier's not replying back, I'll usually just go to some other supplier. Sometimes it takes them a day or so to get back with you. You're the best. Keep up the work. Thank you. Working hard for you guys, all my students and all my viewers. Let's see. What do you think about the German Amazon marketplace? Yeah, you could still sell on Amazon Germany, and you can make quite a bit of money. So, yeah. Let's see. Of course, you go over how to not infringe on patents for sure. Yes. In Jay, I talk. There's actually an entire lecture in the course where I talk about patents and not infringing on them. And I talk about how to look up patents and how to do stuff. Great stream as usual. Same time tomorrow. I probably might stream tomorrow. I'm kind of busy. I have to go. Like I said, I have to go find apartments. I don't know where I'm moving yet. I know that the area, but I don't know which apartment complex. So I actually have to go look for apartments tomorrow. So if I get back at a decent time, I might stream tomorrow. But you know, yeah. Gary, I'm gonna type my email into the chat. All right, because I don't want to spell it out for you. But yeah. Can you drive a stick shift? Yeah, I can drive a stick shift, but I prefer not to. That's why I'll probably get a automatic, but you know, whatever. The GTR is automatic, so it's no big deal. Everyone in here, I highly suggest getting the course if you're curious. Oh yeah, Joey says, thanks Joey. Joey, I should get you an affiliate link. If you want to email me for an affiliate link so you can like tell other people about it, maybe make a video on YouTube about it or whatever, and then you'll get like, you know, maybe 30% of the sale if someone buys using your link. So I know that a lot of the other courses have affiliate stuff, so I'll probably start offering my students the ability to sell affiliate-wise to pick up some extra money. Let's see, moving out of your parents' house? Yeah, out of your mom's house, actually, that's where I'm moving. Yeah, anyways, all right, so I will see you guys later. I'm getting off stream. So thanks for everybody watching, and I will see you guys in my next stream. Actually, I'm going to be uploading a video right after this stream, so if you go watch my new video, the video is about making money online every day, and I talk about a couple methods that I don't normally talk about, so go watch that whenever it comes out. Like I said, I'm going to upload it right after this video. So peace out, everybody. I'll see you guys in my next stream. Later.